For the sake of the science and for practice of it, we've condensed the different layers that we observe in a natural forest into 7 different layers for the sake of creating forest gardens, which are trying to mimic how a forest works. And those layers are the tall tree layer, which is the large, wide canopy of your area. The lower tree area, which is medium to small trees, that would compose the understory. And then there is the shrub layer, which is smaller to medium-sized species that would either live in full sun or part shade underneath all of it. And there's the herbaceous layer, which is underneath the shrubs, of course. And then there's the ground cover layer, which maybe only comes about that high depending on the species. And there's the root zone layer, which is beneath the soil, like onions or Jerusalem artichoke or ginger. And then there is the vine layer, the 7th one, which is the lateral layer. Vines climb up trees. And so there's 7 different major species niches that have been identified for forest gardening that if you follow that guideline and use species from all those different categories, you're likely to come up with something that that mimics the forest ecosystem. Whether or not those species are in the exact right place or particularly right for each other is, a matter of more meticulous work and understanding. On the whole, you can mimic the physical structure of an ecosystem using those 7 stages and come up with something pretty great and then run with it. Part of the fun of forest gardening is you have to expect that nothing's going to work out perfectly. There's always going to be problems, trees that die, things that don't like where they are for this reason or that, and you learn. It's called Aikidoing forest succession. So you just sort of work with what you have, adapt to it, let it take its course, and that's just as good too.